types of production system. In this type of production system, the industries are classified according to two categories. One is intermittent production system. In this, the material movement is intermittent. Therefore, they get a name intermittent. And another important is in intermittent production system, the products are manufactured only after getting an order from the customer to manufacture the product. It has two sub-items, that is, one is job production and the second one is batch production. And the second category is continuous production system. In continuous production system, the material movement is continuous. The categories are flow, process or continuous production system, mass production system. Let us look intermittent production system. What are the importance of an intermittent production system? What are the characteristics of an intermittent production system? In intermittent production system, the machine setup is used only for short period of time, only for few hours or days to produce the required quantity of a product. The required quantity may be one or sometimes a few. Then the machine setup is changed to make a different product according to the orders received from the customer. Then what are the characteristics of the intermittent production system? The products are made in small quantities. It may be one-off. General purpose machines are used. General purpose with the CNC controls are used nowadays. Process layout is used. Process layout, there are three different types of layout. One is process layout, product layout, and combined layout. In process layout, the machines are arranged according to their function. It is known as a process layout. Skilled operators are needed to operate the special general purpose machines. Efficient supervision is needed because of more labor is employed. Inventory of material is high because of the product produced is large, and therefore so many materials and components are required for making the main product. Material handling is more because of there are so many materials. Good flexibility. It means that in a factory there may be lathe, milling machine, drilling machine, shaper, etc. Each are engaged for doing some work. If the breakdown of the one machinery will not affect the production system. But in a continuous production system in a cement industry, the stoppage of one machine will affect the entire production. That is known as the flexibility. Here, it's a good flexibility, and in continuous system, there is no flexibility. Machine breakdown is not serious. That is the case of flexibility. And the first category, that is job order production. In job order production, the products are produced only on receipt of orders. Examples, different kind of lathes, turbo generators, special boilers, cranes, etc. The production is small, sometimes one-off. Examples, special machinery, boilers, etc. are the examples of production. Then the characteristics of job production. While looking the characteristics of job production and the intermittent production, many characteristics are same because of job order production is a branch of intermittent production system. You can take the characteristic from the intermittent production system to write off the characteristic of the job order production. Plan can be done only after the job order is obtained. That's we decide what is to be produced It is this decision is taken only after a job order is produced. But in a cement industry, the cements are produced without an order. There is no need of planning. Once the planning is over, the cement is produced continuously. But in the case of lathe manufacturing, milling machine manufacturing, shaper manufacturing machines, it is not possible to do like that. Process or flexible layout is preferred. The second kind of layout is flexible layout. That is the combination of product layout and the process layout. That's the combination of product or process layout is used in the job production system. General purpose machines are used. It is the same as in the case of intermittent production system. Mechanization and division of labor is not economical. It is also same because of there are more labors. Product design takes more time. The product design takes more time means that once the product is produced, the next time the product dimensions, their specification may vary. Therefore, we have to redesign the products. That at every time, a design process is necessary. Highly skilled supervision and control is necessary. Flow of material and parts from one location to another is intermittent. That is the essence of an intermittent production system. The material movement is intermittent. See that in a sugar factory or in a cement factory, the material movement is continuous. There is no interruption. When we introduce the raw material at the initial stage, we get the final product as cement at the final stage. But this is not happen in the case of intermittent production system. The number of items manufactured is very small. It may be even one. The production system is very flexible, which means that the breakdown of any machinery will not affect the entire production system. Generally, skilled laborers are employed because of we are using general purpose machines. Next one is batch production. It can be seen in products like paints, medicines, etc. You can see the batch number, which means that the number of products produced in a batch is the batch size, and every batch has a number. After producing one batch, the setup is shifted or rearranged for produce some other similar products by changing some machines or some ingredients into the system. That the products are made in batches of small quantity instead of making one single product as in job production. When the production of a batch is completed, the equipments are used for the production of similar or other products in batches. Example, in medicine, textiles, one size of cloth is produced and then another characteristic type of cloth is produced. And one lot or batch may differ from the other depending upon the market demand. That is the size, number of products produced in a batch may be different, depends upon the market demand. And it is an only extension of job production, the quantity. ഇവിടെ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റിയിലുള്ള ഒരു മാറ്റം മാത്രമാണ് ബാച്ച് പ്രൊഡക്ഷനിൽ മെയിനായിട്ട് വരുന്നത്. ബാക്കി എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് സെയിം തന്നെയാണ്. ദെൻ ജോബ് പ്രൊഡക്ഷനിൽ ഒന്നോ ഒന്നിലധികമോ, ബട്ട് ബാച്ച് പ്രൊഡക്ഷനിൽ കുറച്ച് എണ്ണം അധികം ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും. ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ദ ഡിഫറൻസ്. Then batches of paints, batches of special bolts and nuts, etc., batches of textile goods, and batches of furnitures. If the furniture is manufacturing in a continuous manner with the sophisticated machines. Batches of shoes, batas, woodlands, characteristics of batch production. Almost same, but a little, some differences. Flow of material is intermittent, same that of the intermittent production system. Both general purpose and special purpose machines are used. Here we are using some special purpose machines for producing the product. Semi-skilled and as well as skilled laborers are used. Here we are using semi-skilled. Note the point. A combination of product layout and process layout is used. In job production, process layout is used, but here combination of product and process layout is used. Products are produced in batches of small quantity, but in job production, the products are produced in small, even one. Production is started only after the receipt of sufficient supply orders. That is same. Division of labor is possible because of the number of laborers employed is very less compared to the job production. A good control system is needed. Production planning is necessary for each job. Production planning means plan the production in advance. It is known as production planning. It is necessary for each job because of the batch may be different. If the same product is continuous, we can use the same production planning activity. Next one is continuous production system. In continuous production system, the material movement is continuous. That is, continuous production system is the specialized manufacturing of identical articles. The product produced is identical, which means that same shape, size, etc. That means identical. Example, in cement factory, only cements are produced. In sugar factories, only sugar is produced. Electricity, only electricity. That means identical. But in some cases, nuts are produced, only nuts. And after they're producing bolts, only bolts. In an automobile company, they're producing different types of cars, but the number of cars produced during a particular period is of same category. The machinery and equipment is fully engaged. There is no delay time, no free time. Products having high demand in the market are produced in large quantities in a continuous manner. Cement, sugar, liquor, etc. Machinery setup is used for months. It works 3 hours of 3 shifts for 24 hours. Then characteristic of continuous production. Products are made in large volumes. Special purpose machines are used. Product layout are used. Supervision is less. Highly skilled maintenance men and machine setup are required. Because of in this production system, the aim of the maintenance men is to run the factory without fail, without breakdown. Therefore, a high level of maintenance activity is performed. Highly skilled operators are not required because of in this section we are using semi-automatic and automatic machines. These automatic machines are intended for the purpose of special duties. Material inventory is low. We know that what are the materials required for producing sugar, for alcohol, for cement. It is very less compared to the parts and materials used in the manufacturing of a lathe, milling machine. Preventive maintenance and quick repair are a must. What is preventive maintenance? Maintenance are those activities carried out in the factories to bring back the machine and equipment to the original working condition and to minimize the breakdown. And it ensures the working of the machines or availability of machines in 24 hours through a long period. Preventive maintenance are the maintenance carried out to reduce the breakdown to an absolute minimum, which means that to zero in the case of airplanes. If any fault in the case of airplane may lose us huge human life. Similarly, in continuous production system, if any machine fails, it will affect the entire production system. Therefore, the aim is to reduce the breakdown of the machinery into an absolute minimum. That is preventive maintenance. Minimum material handling. There is no congestion, no overloading of materials. Any machine breakdown is serious. That's explained. And the efficiency of the system is very less. Mass or flow production system. Mass production means the production of items on large scale with little or no idle time. Mass means huge. It employs much specialized machines and processes. That is, the production is specialized for doing some works. Items like motor cars. Here, motor cars are only the product, but the variety may differ. The motorcycles, electrical goods and household appliances, cosmetics, different types of cosmetics which are produced in large volume, and it is stocked and then sold out according to the demand. And it is remembered that in continuous production system, the products are produced in large quantities. Products are produced in large quantities and it is kept in stock. And when the customer needs the product, these products are sell out from the stock. But in the continuous production system, the products are produced only after getting an order. Here, the products are produced without an order. The products are produced for stock and then sold out to the customer. And the fourth category, the first one is intermittent production system. In intermittent production system, job order production system and the batch order production system. And in continuous production system, mass production system, and the second one is flow production system. Continuous or process production is useful where the product consumes fast. Example, electricity, chemicals, petrol, etc. as a continuous demand. Flow production in the plant equipment and machinery and layout are designed to produce the required product. Thus, in this case, only one type of product is produced in the plant. In cement factory, we cannot produce sugar. In sugar factory, we cannot produce cement. Similarly, it is intended for producing only one kind of product. The product consumes fast in the market. And it is not flexible, which means that the breakdown of any one machine will affect the entire production system. And it is normally designed for only one product. If the product is to be changed, the entire machines and layouts, procedures have to be changed. Cement industries, oil refineries, chemical industries, sugar mills, liquor plants, proper mills, fertilizer plants, etc. come under process industries. Next, characteristics of mass and flow production system. Please remind that this is just opposite to the intermittent production system, and the characteristics also just opposite. Large quantity is produced. In intermittent system, small quantity, sometimes one. Production is highly standardized, but there is no standardization. Standardization may be there, but that much of standardization is not there. Machinery is laid as per the sequence of production, that is product layout. And intermittent production system, process layout and combination layout are used. Material handling will be almost automatic and reduced to a minimum. There is a scope of consideration of division of labor. The division of labor is difficult in intermittent production system. Very little time is spent on resetting of machines. That is, work cycles are short and in repetitive nature. Time study can be applied to different operations. Time study is a branch of method study. In time study, we find out the time necessarily required to complete a job by the application of work measurement. And this time is set as a standard time. Unskilled workers can be employed. Single purpose and special purpose machines are used. Division of labor is possible. PPC, that is production planning control, is comparatively simple because of the same products are manufactured. Therefore, production planning design are similar in the earlier case. And the disadvantage of the continuous production system is the production system cannot be stopped for a short notice of time without affecting heavy loads. That is the flux, we termed it as flexibility. Then next we go to the one-time large project, that is project type production. Here only one type, only one product is produced. This is an extension of intermittent production system. I included the slides in the last one, but it is the branch of intermittent production system. Many companies manufacture big size of products such as ships, bridges, special coal handling equipments, and special purpose, not speed purpose, special purpose, high pressure boilers, etc. Many times, the final assembly of such products done at the installation place, not at the manufacturing company. Heavy, large size equipments are often manufactured in sections in the factory and then moved to the point of installation. Example, bridges. Now you can see the construction of bridges. Bridges are manufactured in sections and they are shifted to the place where it is installed. With the help of engineers and the laborers, the parts of the bridges are installed in the installation site. Similarly, ships. Many parts of the ships are manufactured in different areas. Finally, it is installed, the ship is formed in the dock. Similar in aircraft and in case of our space vehicles, many parts are manufactured in different area and the parts is moved to the installation place. The sections are assembled under the guidance of company's engineer. That's we have already discussed. This type of production, normally one large product is manufactured at a time. Spacecraft is an example. Example, fabrication of space vehicles. Characteristic. One large type is manufactured at a time. Static type layout is used. It's a different type of layout. That is, here, when material and equipment are moved to the place where the product is manufactured or for the product is installed. This type of layout is the static type. All activities of production are planned at one time by using critical path method and program evaluation and review technique. Because of it takes more time. Therefore, a continuous evaluation and periodical evaluation is necessary. It is essential for doing the work. The schedule of activities are periodically recomputed. If anything goes wrong, we have to analyze what is the problem. And after finding the problem, sometimes it has to reanalyze or replan the activities. Production control is difficult. A large product, there are so many components, so many controls, so many labors. Therefore, production control is so difficult. Heavy material handling equipment is used. Lifting cranes, large cranes for lifting the heavy structure of the building. Effective supervision is essential. Skilled operators are needed. More time or years is required to make a product. Just an example, bridge, large bridge, space vehicles, large aircrafts, etc. And standardization and simplification. This part is not included in your syllabus. Anyhow, we can discuss the part with an activity. Okay.